Hello and welcome to Boardgame TV. It's Thursday and we're playing Dawn of the Zeds. And we are on the brains level. And what does the brains level add? Well, it adds the orange colored cards, the yellow colored cards, as you can see here. So that means every heroic civilian unit is basically available, and most of the heroes. Not all the heroes, however. And of course you put the yellow cards in your fate and event deck as well. And the other big thing really is the research action to try to build the super weapon here. We haven't been able to try to do that yet, and now we're going to finally try to do it. In order to do research, you have to have a character that is a science character that can go to the laboratory. And randomly I did pick, and Professor Aggie is a science character. So she can go to the laboratory, and for one action, she can try to research. Now, you start right here, and what you do is you just do what it says. If you roll a 3, 4, 5, or 6, you can flip the next early research card. Okay. Some research cards will make you not only have to roll, but you have to spend a supply point to do so. So, and you want to try to get the super weapon for obvious reasons. So I start out with 9 supplies, 4 ammo, and my heroes, well, I have Deputy Schmidt again. And remember, he receives a 1 to the right column shift and hand to hand. He has a character action for his unit only, which is initiative. And each time he receives a hit on a 1 through 3, he suffers a hit on a 4, 5, 6 that is canceled, and every hand-to-hand combat he's allowed one reroll. We have Sheriff Hunt. Once per action phase, may spend his leadership action marker to give one civilian or refugee unit in a space on or next to him one free action. Place the leadership marker to keep track of that. He can make a gunfire attack from 2 spaces away, but with a column shift to the 1 left penalty. Each time he receives a hit on a 1 through 3, that hit is he takes it. On a 4 through 6, it's canceled. And martial arts, again, he's allowed to reroll 1 time on a hand-to-hand combat. We have Rusty Staub, the Daryl Dixon here. When he does a forge action, gain 1 supply in addition to the result, even if he fails. So he's pretty good at getting supplies. His first gunfire attack each turn costs 0 ammo. Still costs an action, so that's pretty good. When he makes his saving roll, can roll 2 dice and choose the better, and he gets a rugged roll. Each time he receives a hit on a 5 or 6, that hit is canceled. On a 1 through 4, it is a hit. We have somebody we haven't seen, Professor Aggie. She's our science character. Can be moved into a hospital staff office or laboratory space. She receives a +1 to her research die rolls. She can also attain a 4th super weapon component. She's one of the only few, I think, who can do that. Mother of Invention. Once per action phase, she may spend her Mother of Invention action marker to gain 1 additional event action by increasing infection by 3. Place the Mother of Invention marker on this card to keep track of when you have used that ability. Epidemiology specialty. While Aggie's in a hospital staff office, every heal action there causes -2 infection instead of the usual 1. Once the super weapon is discovered, when she restores order, it causes -2 infection instead of 1. But my plan is to try to get her to go up to the laboratory and try to work on the super weapon. We got the Clarion Courier. You receive 1 random heroic civilian unit when this unit enters play, including setup. So we did that. The second supply you would spend during any phase is free. Last stand. Units in town can defend Farmingdale from Zeds. You lose the game if the defending unit loses the battle. Normally, if they just move in, fine. But if you can defend it now, because we got these guys, and they're a yellow too. And then we have Bob Bauer's crew. As an action, for 1 supply, this unit can build a barricade on its space or an adjacent space. Explosive devices. Once per turn, this unit may spend its explosive device's action marker to convert 2 supplies into 1 ammo. Place the explosive device marker on this card. And bridges. While on the Farmingdale suspension bridge space, as an action, you may remove the ferry marker. So there we go. Now we have a 4 Zeds here, suburbs, 5 at the forest, 5 at the highway, and 5 at the mountain. Okay, and of course, remember, we have the rumors. We didn't get to do any of those, and we have the railroads. Those are some of the new expansion stuff. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So, we have our first event. Fortune favors the prepared. 1-4-R, well, we're not going to have to worry about that. We don't have to roll. We don't have to eat. Well, I guess we do have to eat. To eat 1. Alright, Zeds and any other highway and any one other. So we'll move the highway and let's move the mountain. I mean the forest. We get 1 action. At the beginning of this phase, Zed, no, we don't have to worry about that. Then each hero and civilian in a namespace may conduct 1 free forge action. Okay, well, alright, let's go ahead and do the free forge action here. Okay, well, they got a 5. What did the, let's see, it's the each hero in a namespace. Wow, that's everybody gets to forge. Okay, so we'll start with Deputy Schmidt. He forges a free, and he's in the town center. He gets a 5, so we get a supply. Sheriff Hunt. Okay, we get another supply. Rusty. Okay. He gains an extra supply, so we're going to flip that. There we go. Professor Agee, another supply. The Clarion Courier, nope. And Bob Bauer's crew, yes. Another supply. And this unit right here, which is a 2 unit, no. Okay, that was really good. Not too many actions, but that's okay. Let's see what we want to do. Well, since I'm going to spend 1 action and we're going to move her to the laboratory. Then I'm going to spend my player action and I want to send Rusty. I want to try to get him to the Lucky Strike mine. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see here. I want to use my leadership ability. And have the Bob Bauer's crew move. And I want them to move here. Okay. And I actually may spin her Mother of Invention. To move this to 3. And we will get another event action. And she's going to make a research roll. Okay. And we failed. Ooh, can we? +1. Yeah, that's still terrible. Okay, well. And then Deputy Schmidt, he will forge as well. And nothing happens. So that's the end of that turn. That's it. Okay, event number 2. Let's move, people. 2 on the 4R. We don't have to worry. Don't have to roll for neither the infection nor the eat. Zeds move on the mountain and forest. 1, 1. We get 4 actions. During this phase, all move actions that begin in town center are free. That's pretty good. Alright, so I got a lot I can do here. Okay, 4 actions. First action, we're going to spend 2 supplies. And we're going to put a barricade here. Next action, we're going to spend 2 supplies. And put a barricade here. Next action, we're going to spend 2 supplies. Put a barricade here. And last action, we're going to spend 2 more supplies and put a barricade here. So we got barricades everywhere. Okay, so that was my actions. I'm going to use my player action, and I'm going to have Rusty. Actually, I'm going to have yeah, I'm going to have her do another laboratory check. God, okay, she gets a plus. Okay, we got it. So we did a research. Alright, while this is the current research card, you may spend 1 supply instead of 1 action to conduct research. And we flip the next card if we roll a 5 or a 6. Okay. And then I have my initiative and leadership, and I will spend my initiative. And I'm going to have him 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to have him move this civilian unit here. 1, 2. Okay. And that's the end of that round. So far, so good. Let's pick the next event card. We have Mountain Knight Assault. No 4R. We do have to roll for infection. But if we roll, we made it just barely. We don't have to worry about eat. We have, at the beginning of this phase, +1 infection per Zed unit on the mountain track. So it's going to go up to 4. Place a new Zed unit on the mountain start space. Okay. Ooh, that hurts. Alright, defending units receive no terrain shifts. Alright, so let's raise the infection. We're going to get 1 action. No terrain shifts. So it's going to be 3 goes into 5, 2. So we're going to have Zed's advantage times 2. Ugh. And we rolled a 6. And that is 3 hits to these guys. Eek. 1, 2, 3. It says 1, 2, flip, 3 and 1. And these guys are now fleeing. They're at the mine. Alright, and let's put a chaos token here on the Lefty's Pass. Now remember, you don't lose a barricade until the zombies move out of that space. Okay, so that was not a great card, but that's fine. We'll live with it. We have 1 action to go. And I'm going to have Rusty move here. And then I'm going to spend my player action. And I'm going to have Rusty do a shot. 6. Alright, he does 1 wound to these guys. It's not very good. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to use my initiative to have Deputy there. And I'm going to use my leadership ability to forge. No. Okay. Well, that is the end of that turn. Next event. You gotta be kidding. Alright, at the beginning of this phase, place a new Zed unit on the start space of every track. Remove all hit markers from Zed units. Well, alright, 2 4R. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that first. So 1 and 2. Alright. No infection. We don't have to worry about eat. So let's put a Zed unit at the beginning of this phase. 5 and 4. We have a 6. Ooh, we have a 9 and 3. And we have, here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to have 1 action and let's start. And let's remove all hit markers from Zed units. So there we go. Alright, so these guys are just going to move once. And that's it for them. Okay, these guys are going to move once and then we're going to have a fight here. So let's move the infection up 1. Alright, so I'm going to use the regular group here. Actually, I don't think I am. I'm going to use Deputy Schmidt. Alright, so we have Zed's advantage, but we have a 2 terrain shift, so it's going to be human advantage. And I get a reroll. Alright, that's an 8. And they take 3 hits, which is going to flip them. And we take 1, but we get to make a 3. Alright. Well, we did suffer that hit normally, so he's going to take a hit. Okay. Next up, we're going to be here. These two are going to move. They're going to move. Let's raise the infection. And let's see here. I'm going to have Rusty fight. And he's going to be equal to. Okay, that's a 10. So that's 3 hits. So they're going to flip. They go back here. That we lost the barricade though. And Rusty can roll to see if he does take the wound. But there he is. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to have a fight here. And we're going to raise the infection up. We have a 3 to 5, which is just Zed's advantage, but then we're going to get a 2 shift, so it's going to be human advantage. That's a 6. 2 to 2. Okay, so these guys are going to take 2 hits, and they're going to have to retreat. These guys are going to have to take 2 hits, and then this group is going to move there, and that is the end of that turn. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. We have 1 action. Okay, I'm going to have Rusty. His combat stinks, honestly. His gunfire is no good. He's going to try to shoot. Well, I don't know if I'd try to shoot. Well, why not? It doesn't cost any ammo. I'm going to try to shoot. We're going to spend our 1 action to do that. 5. That's 1 hit. No, that's 0 hits. Okay. Well, alright. Then my player action. Let's do some research here. Actually, I'm going to spend a supply to do research. No. I'm going to spend another supply to do research. No. Another one? Jeez, come on, come on. No? Oh yeah, 4. Okay, she gets a +1. Immediately retreat the Zeds unit in any one space. Well, let's retreat this Zeds unit, and then this one will have to go back. Okay, and then what I'm going to do for my player action is I'm going to move Rusty here. And we're going to have him restore order. And then Deputy Schmidt will do his initiative, spend 1 ammo, and he's going to fire on those Zeds there. And he gets a 7. And he just hits. So, no, he didn't hit. I'm sorry. Did not hit 1 thing. Ah, it stinks. Okay. And then Sheriff Hunt has a leadership ability. What do I want to do with him? I'm going to... I can't do anything really. So that's it for that. Okay, that's the end of that turn. Next turn. Utter Chaos. 1-4R. Okay, we're going there. We got to roll for the outbreak. Yes, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's figure out where it's going to be at. Play this card. Place it on the campground space. Ugh. Well, that stinks. Okay, so who has 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2? Okay, so we have to put this here, and then we have to put that there. Okay, eat 1. Okay, at the beginning of this phase, each namespace that becomes Zed's controls this turn receives 2 chaos markers. You can remove only 1, and then we're going to get 3 actions. So the forest track is going to move. All right, let's start down here. Suburbs is going to move. So we're going to have a suburbs. Boom. Let's move the infection up. Alright, so we have a 4 Zeds times 2, but then it's going to be equal because we have a terrain shift. We have a 7. So 2 and 2. So we're going to fix that. And they're going to take 2 and retreat. Okay. These guys are going to take 2. There we go. Okay, forest track, well, we're going to have an attack here, so let's move the infection up 1. And I'm going to have my regular civilians unit fight these guys. And we're going to be Zed's, human times 3, I'm sorry. 6. 3 to 1. So we kill them. And they have to take 1 wound. And then these guys will move up 1. Okay, down here, no wait a minute, the mountain track, yes. Okay, well these guys are going to move here, and these guys are kaput. And you know what, we have to put a chaos marker here, and we got problems, so, alright, so these 2 are dead. Do we save? No. So they go into the cemetery. Okay. Yeesh. Alright. These 2 here are going to fight. Oh yeah, I could restore order. That would have made me go up 1 more. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Alright, so 5 and 5. So it's equal, but we do get a terrain shift. So it's going to be human advantage. And we got an 8. And we do 3 to their 1. So we'll kill this one. They do 1 on us, but we can see if we're rugged. We don't make it. Now, I do get to roll a saving throw. And I can roll 2 dice. And Rusty failed. Oh, so Rusty is dead. Rusty Schwab has gone to the cemetery. Okay, and then these guys will move up 1, and then they'll stay there. Alright, and that is it. Man, that was... Whew. Wow. Alright, let me see what we want to do. Rusty is dead. 3 actions. Okay. We're going to spend 1 action here. We're going to move the deputy, him there. That's another action. We're going to spend ammo in our last action, and we're going to get a gunfire attack. Okay, it's a 7. And we are at 5. And that's 2 damage to it. Okay. Then... Man. I'm going to do a gunfire attack here. No, I'm not. I'm going to do my player action, and we're going to do research. Ding, I got it. Okay. So... When this is the current research card, at the beginning of each action phase, you may inflict 1 hit on the weakest Zed unit adjacent to any civilians or hero. Okay, that's good. Alright, and then I have my initiative with him. And I'm actually going to forage. Dang, didn't get it. Okay. Well, this is getting rough. Rough real quick. Woo. Okay, well that's it. Next event phase, brains. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. 1, 2, 3. Eek. All tracks activate, each edge unit advancing 1 space. Okay. This is horrible. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to have now a Zeds outbreak. Super Zeds. And we're going down 6 to 7. Alright, so let's see where the Super Zeds are going to go. Okay, Grim determined that's actually good on the highway. Alright, so we have these behemoths there. Ooh. Okay, so let's have a fight here. So it's Zeds times 3, but we do get a 2 shifts, so it's only Zeds times 1. Alright, we got a 10. 2 to 1. So actually we won that one. That's pretty good. So we're going to go flip and then 1. And these guys are going to retreat, and they're only going to take 1 wound. Okay. We're going to have a fight here, so let's move the infection up. Okay, I'm going to make Deputy fight. That's a 10. So it's 2 times 3, but we get a 2 shift. So it's Zed's advantage, and I think he received, so it's equal to 3 to 1. So we're going to flip them and see if he can make his save. He can. I mean, he ignores the wound because he's excellent hand to hand. All right, so that's good. All right. All right. So up here, we're going to have an attack here, which is going to raise the infection. Okay, I can re-roll. That's better. 5 to 6, which is, okay, equal 2 and then 2, so human advantage times 2. 3 to nothing. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright. Now, let's do here. Boom. So we're going to raise the infection level up 1. Okay, got a 9. And that is, let's see, 2. Zeds times 2, 9. We're going to lose. However, we're going to play this. Change to 1 hit to the attacking Zeds, and the Zeds retreat. So they're going to retreat, and they're going to take 1 hit. Okay, and then they can't go. Alright. So now we're going to have an attack here. Oops. So let's raise the infection up. And Zeds times 3, but we do get a 2 shift. So oops, man, dang it. Didn't mean to hit all that. Alright, that's an 8. 2 and 2. So what's going to happen though is they're going to lose. They're going to flip and take 1 hit, retreat. However, these guys are going to die. Sorry. Let's see if they make their save. Yes, they do. So they go to the hospital. Let's put the infection up. Let's put an EKG marker on them. Jeez. And then these guys can't move. However, we have to do another event now. Okay, there's no time for that. No 4R. Alright, roll on the outbreak. I'm pretty sure we're going to have one. Yep. God, I'm rolling terrible on that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's have an outbreak. At least chaos. There's 1 chaos there. There's none here. None here. None there. So I can put them here. I'm going to put them on the forest track. We're going to get these guys. No further movement is allowed on the mountain track for the rest of this turn. Okay, immediately roll a die 6 for each Zed unit on the mountain track, but not on its start space, okay? 2. It is swept one space closer to town center. Well, that sucks. Okay. 6. It is swept one space away from town center. Okay, so we're actually going to have a fight here, and it's going to be equal to, and we're going to have to go this up, 8. 2 to 1. Okay, so they're actually going to retreat, and they're going to flip, and these guys are going to die, unless we make a save. We don't, so they're dead. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Eat 2. Well, we're going to have to eat 2. Fewest Zeds, and alright, moves twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll pick the forest track. They'll move once, and they're going to move once. Okay, I can re-roll. Okay, that's a lot better. That's an 8. And we're gonna have human times 2. 3 to nothing. So we actually kill these guys, and we don't take any hits. Okay, that's pretty good. And then this guy moves up one more, and we get 3 actions. Jeez. At the beginning of this phase, flip over all player action markers to show they're spent. Those actions are not available this turn. Well, that is horrible. So let's see what we're going to do. Okay, let's see if we can do... While this is the current... You may place 1 hit on the weakest Zed unit adjacent to any civilians or hero unit. Okay, I'm actually going to do that, because this unit then will die. Okay. Alright, so man, what's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? Alright, let's move him here. Let's move the deputy there. We're gonna end up restoring order, so the infection is gonna go up 1. Let's do research. Yep. Place a new random available science hero unit in town center. Okay. Okay, so we got her, which is Special Agent Wright. Can be moved into hospital, staff officer, laboratory. She receives a column shift to the right 1 space on all hand-to-hand and gunfire attacks. She gets a rugged roll each time she receives a hit. On a 5 or 6, that hit is cancelled. As an action, can examine the next event card and put it back on top of the deck face down. And when the Wright is in the hospital, add 1 to the all-player unit saving rolls. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm going to spend another action. And... Man, what are we got to do something. Okay, we're gonna spend our last action. We're gonna spend a supply, and we're gonna heal. We're gonna take the EKG off of him. Put him there. And then we have initiative. I'm gonna forage. Okay, find another supply. And player. No, I have my last player action. I don't know where I want to send her. Let her forage. Okay, so she's in town center. She can get a gun or a supply. We'll get a supply. Man, that was a rough turn. Okay. So let's do the next card. Nuclear Meltdown. 1 on the 4R. Well, that's right. I can move these guys. There's nobody guarding them, so I can move them. Okay. 2 on the Infection. Alright, well. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get at the mountain. Play to eliminate any one Zed unit that tries to enter a town space. Okay. Okay, the mountain track is full, so I'm going to move this up, and then these guys are going to go there. We have to roll to eat. We don't have to. At the beginning of this phase, check the nuclear plant space. Okay. Are there any unit there suffers 2 hits? Alright. Place a chaos marker on that space. Okay. No unit can enter that space for the rest of this turn. Okay. Alright. And let's see here. We're going to have a highway track movement. Okay. Here and here. Let's put a chaos marker here. Forest track movement. Okay, so we're going to have a fight up there again. And Odep's going to do it. And he gets a re-roll. Okay, that's 11. That's a lot better. And it's equal to, and it's 3 to 1. So we knock them back, and we're going to roll for our rugged, or I mean our thing. Oh, we fail. So I take the hit. Let's see if I can make my save. No, I cannot. Oh my goodness. So Deputy Schmidt died fighting those guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. And now suburbs, and we're gonna move the infection up. Alright, so 2 into 7 is 3, but we get a column shift to the 2. And we get a 9. So it's just Zed's advantage. 2 and 2. So actually, these guys are going to die. They're going to retreat. However, these guys are going to die. Unless they make their save. They do not. Okay, so we got some problems going on here. Alright, we have 3 actions. Okay, alright, we're going to move him. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to spend another action and supply, and we're going to put a barricade up there. Okay. And we're going to do a last action, and we're going to have to spend a supply, and we're going to do a research. Alright, we got it. Alright, so it says super weapon feature. Select a super weapon component and place it and the super weapon marker. If this card brings you the first super weapon component in play, if this will be, you can receive, okay. Only, okay. Alright, so let's bring the super weapon marker. Let's put it right here. And we're going to pick a random marker. Alright, inflict 1 hit when defending in HTH. Okay. Alright. Alright. And then we have our player action. Let's see what I want to do. Okay. I want her to forage. Oh, nope, can't. Okay. Alright, that's the end of that turn. Let me think about what I want to do. Okay, so basically what this super weapon means is there's a list of what these are, and these are Zed's treats. It says anytime player units only defend against Zed's hand-to-hand attacks, they inflict 1 extra hit on the attacking Zeds. This hit is applied after combat. This effect does not occur when your units attack. So we just have to remember that. Okay, alright. So, alright, so I still have player action, and I want to think about what I want to do. I need to forage, so... Okay, well, I got a 5 in town, so we're going to go up the supplies. Okay, and let's see. And that's it. That's really all I can do. So let's go ahead and get the next event going here. Standing strongest when standing alone. 1-4R. Well, we're not... Well, we do have one there. No outbreak, no eat. At the beginning of this phase, okay, we don't have to worry about that. Highway and the suburbs. Okay. That's not going to be good. And we're going to get 2 actions. Okay, so the suburbs is going here. We'll put a chaos marker there. Highway, well, we got a problem. So this refugee unit, they moved up. The barricade is gone. These guys are gone. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Because of that, yeah, I'm actually going to move these guys. Well, either way, somebody would have died. So we're going to kill these guys. I'm just going to change it around a little bit. Okay, let's see if they make their save. Okay. You know what, I'm just going to let him die anyways. I'm not even going to... I don't want him going to the hospital. Okay, and that's it for that. 2 actions. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. First action is going to be... these guys right here. They're going to spend 1 ammo and they're going to shoot. Okay, they rolled an 8. They do 1 hit. Okay, old deputy up there, he's going to spend another action, and that's going to put us out of ammo, and he's going to shoot there. That's 11. He has a 5. 3 hits. So he's going to pop these guys right here. Okay. And then we have our player action, and I'm going to have her spend a supply and do research. We don't get it. Okay. That's it. Next event. Tough Zeds. 1 on the 4R. Okay, so let's move these guys there. We have to roll for outbreak. 7. Alright. Let's see. Player's choice. Okay, well then I'll put it on the forest track. We have 8 Zed unit there. Farmingdale's controller John Stingles discovers resources are missing. Roll for supplies. Okay, 1. I'm at 0, so that's not going to matter because we don't have any penalty if we don't have enough. Okay, eat 1. Okay, well now that's a problem. Somebody's got to take a hit. Okay, I'll have these guys take a hit. No. Let's have the Clarion Courier take a hit. At the beginning of this phase, place a new Zed unit on the mountain track. I can't. So, I can't. There's no... I can't do it. Alright. Place the tough marker on the strongest regular Zed unit. Okay. That'll be the 9. So... here we go. We're going to put them on these guys. Okay. And then we get 3 actions, but the mountain trike is going to get 2 movements. Okay, so first is these guys. And let's do the attack. Alright, 10. When we're actually going to be human times 3, that's 4 hits. So we kill these guys, and we put a 1 hit there. Now one of these guys is going to move up. So it's at 7, and they're going to attack again. Okay, this time it's going to be, we're at 5 to 7, Zed's advantage, but a +2 shift. So it's human advantage. 9. 3 to 1. Okay. So we're going to flip them. And we have to roll to see if we can ignore that hit. Alright, so 5. We ignore the hit. Okay. Alright, 3 actions. Oh man. Alright. Let's do him forage. Okay, 4. So lucky strike mine. He gets an ammo. Okay, she's going to forage in the town center. 5. Okay, we're going to get a supply. And then she's going to forage again. No. Alright. Forge, forge, forge. And then we're going to spend our player action. And she is going to spend a supply and do a research. Oh, wait a minute. I do an extra wound. That's right. I was defending. And I have that super weapon thing. And I beat him twice. So I get to do 2 extra wounds. So it's going to kill them. Okay. And she gets a 5. And that she gets a +1. Because 4 + 1. And we get this. While this is the current research called, all outbreaks place new Zeds and Super Zeds units on start spaces. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's all we can do. Let's start a new turn. In the dead of night. Alright, 4R. So let's go ahead and do the 4R. Let's move these guys. Roll for outbreak. We don't have an outbreak. Eat. Okay. Dang it, cat, you knocked down my stuff here. Okay, we gotta eat a supply and we don't have to be able to do it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip these guys. They're gonna take another wound. Okay, alright. At the beginning of this phase, plus infection per Zed unit on the highway track. Well, we have 2. Place a new Zed unit on the highway start track. Okay. Well, that's the super Zeds. Regular Zeds here. Okay. 4 actions. And we get no terrain shifts. Okay. So the highway track is going to move there, there, and there. So let's put a chaos marker at the nuclear plant. And forest track. Okay, they're going to move, and then we're going to have a fight here. No terrain shift. However, we still do have the advantage. And we rolled a 5. 2 and 2. Okay, we're going to kill this unit. And we're going to take 2 wounds. 1. And then there we go. Okay. So we have 4 actions, so we got a lot of good actions here. So we're going to forage at the Lucky Strike. Nope. We're going to forage in Town Center. No. Let's do that again. Okay, we get a supply. And let's do another ammo. Okay. Alright, and then our player action, we're going to spend the supply and she's going to do a research. And we get it. Super weapon feature. Select a super weapon component and place it. Okay. Alright. So let's see what we get. I'm going to randomly pick. And I pick this thing. And that is the for all your one column shift for all our gun attacks. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's do a next event. National Guard arrives. Immediately make a fate draw and place a National Guard unit on the fated track space. Suburbs. Play to negate any future play this card. Okay. Alright, suburbs. So the National Guard is going to the suburbs. Right here. The National Guard may be one space and alright. This draw the next event card. Okay. Brains. Ugh. 2 infection. All tracks activate again. And then we're gonna have to do another one again. Okay, so they're gonna move up. That barricade is gone. Let's put a chaos marker here. Alright. Nothing. Okay. Here. 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 Okay. Here we're going to move, so let's have that. And we're going to fight these guys. And we got an 8. So we're at human times 3. We kill them. No problem. And then they're going to move up once. And that's it. And then we have to draw another event card. Oh, man. Wait. What the? There's more. 2 on the 4R phase. Okay. So these guys are going to move. They're going to move. No infection. Eat. Let's roll a die. No. All Zeds. At the beginning of this phase, return each Zeds unit on a namespace to its full strength size. Okay. Actually, that's that, but okay. Remove all hit markers. We're going to get 2 actions. Okay, all Zeds units move. Alright, so let's start here. Infection. 4. So it's Z times 2, but we are going to get a terrain shift, so it's going to be Zed's advantage. We get an 8. 2 and 2. So they're going to take 2 hits. And we're going to take 2 hits. Okay. Up here. Let's move the infection up 1. We're going to get probably killed. Yep. Okay, 5. Yeah, okay. So they're gone. Let's see if we can make her save. Yes. They go in the hospital. Let's put an EKG marker on them. Okay. And now we're going to have a Super Zeds outbreak. Hold for later. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to play this right now, and we're going to move it down 2 more. Alright, Super Zeds are going at the fewest Zeds units. I can choose, and we'll start them here. The forest. Okay. Let's put it. They're dead. So this is going to go up 2. I'm not even going to bother trying to do a save on them. And we're going to put a chaos marker there. Okay. Alright. And we have this track up here, the Tough Zeds. Move that. And we're going to fight them. But we got a 10. Now we're Zed's advantage, but we get a column shift 2. Yep. so it's human advantage. So we got a 10. So we do 3 hits. Now, remember on a tough, all 1 through 3 canceled. 1, alright. 1 hit. 2 hits. Okay, that one's canceled, but we do an extra hit. And that is going to be flipping them. Okay? And then we're here. And then we're going to have a fight here. Let's do the infection. Ugh. 2. Alright, so 6. Alright. This unit is killed. They don't make their save. They're going to move. They're going to move. Whew. What an event. Alright. Let's see what actions we're going to do here. Okay. I'm going to move her here. And then she's going to forage. Nope. Then I have a player action, and I want to try to forage again with her. We need supplies. God doggone. Okay, well that's it. Oh man, you know what I forgot? I built 4 barricades. I've actually built 5 barricades, and it's cost me. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. I didn't charge myself the 2. I only charged myself 1 for the barricades because of this. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's it. Okay. Who's the real monster here, Doc? No 4R. 9. Well, all right. We're going all the way. We're gonna have a Zeds outbreak. Hold for later. Okay. Fewest Zeds units. Well, we got 2, 1, 1. Okay, let's do here. I could choose there. Actually, it's going to go there. Eat. Yep. And that's going to hurt them. So we have to put a wound marker on them. Zeds. Alright. Okay. Suburb and highway track. Okay. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to give it to these guys. I'll put that on them. Okay. Alright, so suburbs and highway track. Okay, first things first, we're going to move here. We're going to have an infection go up. We're going to fight. We rolled very good. We're going to get a 2-column shift. So it's going to be Zed's advantage. We rolled a 10. And we're going to do 2 hits to them, which is going to flip them. And put that there. However, they're going to die. Let's see if we can do their save. Okay. Alright. Alright. Then we have the highway track. We're going to have a fight here. So let's move that. Alright. She receives a 1 shift. Oh, that's right. We do an... No, it's player units. Player units only do an extra hit. Okay, and we get a reroll. Okay, that's a 9. Alright, so we have 4. It's 2, but we get a 2, so it's equal to, and then we're going to get a 1, so it's human advantage, 3 to 1. Okay, so we're going to flip this one, And we're going to see if she takes the damage. She's rugged. And yeah, she suffers the hit. This one can't move, so this one will move. Okay. That's it. No actions. During this phase, you can discharge up to 2 units from the hospital to the cemetery and turn over the next cards in a reset search deck for free. So, okay. And turn over the next card in the research deck for free for each unit so discharged. Okay. I'm actually going to discharge this one and turn over this one. Antidote breakthrough. If the final component is not in the lab, place the final component marker in the lab and shuffle this card back into the research. Okay, we don't have the final component, so okay, alright. And then I'm going to discharge this one. Let me see. I got to shuffle these guys back. And then antidote. If the final component, it is in the lab space. Now, flip it over and place the antidote marker on the infection track. Then place this card on the discard. Okay. Alright. Let me get that straightened up and we'll do that. Okay, so here's the antidote marker, and what is going to happen is every round we're going to -1 on the infection. Okay, next card. Raiders appear. Okay, 1 on the 4R. We'll flee them. The National Guard will actually move. So let's go ahead and have that. 10 to 6. Ooh, that was horrible. But we're going to get ×1, human ×2, 4, 2 and 2. So we're going to take 2, and we're going to take 2, or they will. At the beginning of this phase, place the Raiders unit on the start spade with the most chaos. 2, 1, 1, 2. Your choice. Yeah, I don't want them on the same track, so I'm going to put them on the highway. It moves 1 space per turn, including this turn, towards town center. Okay. Let's do an infection roll. Nope. Roll the dice. Well, we don't have to. We don't have anybody there anymore. And now we have suburbs track and the forest track. Alright, so the suburbs track is going to move 1. Chaos marker goes there. And then we're going to have another attack here. That's going to raise the infection up 7. Another 2 and 1. So they're going to retreat. Alright. And then they're going to flip. Okay. Mountain track. Okay, well that barricade is gone. They're going to move. Let's put chaos marker there. They're going to move. Okay. Let's see. We have 1 action. That is not very much. Okay. They got to stay there. So I need to get somebody over that way. Okay, I'm moving Bauer. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's my 1 action. Then I have a player action here. And we're going to forage. And we don't get anything. God dog it. Okay, and that's it. That's all we can do. Next event. I hate it when that happens. No 4R. Let's roll. No infection. We don't have to eat. At the beginning, okay. Highway track. Alright. And the suburbs twice. Let's do the highway track. Okay, well, we're going to have the highway track here. It's going to move once. We're going to have the infection. Of course, it would have went down one. So that's back here. Alright. I forgot to actually bring it down last turn, so it's actually going to be there. Okay. Bob Bauer is going to fight these people. 3 times 2, but a 2 shift, so it's going to have even odds. And we rolled a 12. 3 to nothing. So we're going to kill this unit. Actually, yeah, we're going to kill that unit. So that unit is dead. Okay. And then this is going to move there. There, going to move there. And that's it. Suburbs. Okay. They are going to move here, and they're dead. I don't even bother with a roll. They're going to move here. And the National Guard. And then we're going to fight. I'll move the infection up. Okay, I rolled an 8. That's humans times 2. Humans times 3. 3 to nothing. We kill them. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot to restore order last turn. So we'll move it up one. Okay, at the beginning of this phase, replace all regular Zeds units in play that are currently 3 strength or less with a newly drawn. Okay, that one. And that's it. That's the only one. Okay, so and I have 3 actions. Okay, this is a problem. One, 2, 3. Okay, I want to move the National Guard, honestly. I got a problem here, I got a problem here. Okay, actually, I'm moving her. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's one action. Then we're going to shoot. 7. And now she gets a 1. She does 1 hit on it. Okay, there goes that ammo. And we're going to do that again. Okay, we're going to do that. Alright, and then we're going to move the National Guard here. And we got a player action. And she is actually going to forage. And she doesn't do it. Okay. That's it. The next turn. What the heck is that? 1-4R. Okay. So they restored order. So they're going to move here. They are here. And they're going to go to the camp. And we're going to pick a rumor. We're going to go pick a fate. Mountain. We'll figure that out. I think that's how that plays. I'll have to check. No outbreak roll. We won't have to worry about eat. All Zeds will move. And we get 2 actions. Immediately placed can do an unchecked outbreak. So that goes down 8. Let me check something. Okay, so the rumor goes on the mountain track because I picked a fake card, and it goes to the place where the strongest Zeds unit is, so it's right there. And then we had to conduct that super outbreak, if you remember, because of that card. The Raiders have to move up once too. And remove all hit markers from Zed units. So, okay. And then we drew a fake card to see where the Super Zeds unit was, and it's going to be at the mountain track. And it says, play during the action phase, replace a new regular or heroic civilian unit of your choice in town center. So I'm definitely going to do that. Okay, so we're going to get 2 actions and all Zeds are going to move. So we'll start here. We're going to have attack here. She's going to attack them. She gets a 2, so it's going to be equal. Okay, 2 and 2. So they're going to take 2 hits and they're going to retreat. And she's rugged. Oh boy. Actually, they're going to take 3 because of our Zeds thing. So they're going to flip. I forgot about that. But she's dead. Let's see if I can save. Yes. Oops. So she goes to the hospital. Raise the infection up. And I actually forgot to bring it down again, so it's there. Okay. Movement here. Movement here. Alright. Okay. This is going to be a problem here. But we'll start here first. The Tough Zeds and him are going to attack. We rolled an 11, which is excellent. 3 to nothing. Let's see. Ignore. They don't ignore. They don't ignore. They ignore. And they don't ignore. So they're actually dead. But they move up 1. Okay, now the crazy track here. Well, we know this unit's going to move up 1. So we're going to have an attack here. Okay, so that's Bob Bauer here. 3 goes Zeds times 3, and then we get a 2 column shift. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. That's right, hold on. Play to eliminate any one Zeds unit as it tries to enter a town space. Okay, we're gonna play that. We're gonna eliminate this one. I don't think we can eliminate the Super Zeds. So we just have this now. Okay. Okay, I'll raise that up. I can't remember if I did or not, but we'll do it safe. I got a 9. So we're actually Zed's advantage. Yeah. 2 and 2. So Bob Bauer is going to take 2. So they'll flip. These guys will take 2 and they'll stay there. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to play this. I'm going to choose my unit. I'm going to do the VFW. Wait a minute. No. The Female Furies. I'm going to put them right there. Because they're pretty bad. They can't make gunfire attacks, but they are strong. Okay, I get my 2 actions. Okay, so okay, we only got a couple cards left. So what I'm gonna do, well, that got restored, so we'll do that as well. Okay. Jeez. Man, alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip. They're going here. That's 1 action. They're going here. That's 2 actions. And Deputy Schmidt will forage. Okay. And we get an ammo. Alright. That's it for that turn. Oh, this is bad. No 4R. No infection. Eat. No, we don't have to. All at the beginning of this phase, draw a fate card and place a new Zeds unit on the number 1 space of the fated track. Apply the stacking. Remove all hit markers from Zeds units. Okay. Well, that didn't help. Okay. Fate. Play this card. Okay. On the forest. On the number 1 space of the forest track, which is here. No, I'm sorry, it's right there. Place a new Zed unit on the number 1 space of the forest track. Okay. Right there. 3 actions. Okay. They're moving. Get somebody down there. Okay. Okay. So Bob Bauer's going to face these guys. So let's move that up. Actually, we won't move it. That's right, I forgot. We had the antidote. Okay. We're going to be equal to. Alright. And we rolled an 11, thank God. 3 to 1. So they're going to flip. And we'll take 1 hit. Okay. They're going to move here. And they're going to move there. Alright. Alright, we're going to have an attack here. 10. So, 10. It's actually going to be human times 3 because we get a 3 column shift. 4 to nothing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do those guys do? Those are Zeds with brains, right? Let's see what those guys do there. Berserker Bang and attacks and wins and immediately advances. Okay, well, it didn't win, it lost. Okay, now we're going to have attack here. So, 12 into 6, but we're going to get a column shift. Actually, we do 5 because I forget about that Zeds weapon. So we're going to get a column shift. That's 9. So 6 goes into 12, 2, but we get equal to 2 to 1. So we're going to take 1. They're going to take 2. We get to roll to see if we can cancel that hit. We can. They're going to move there, and that's it. Okay, we have our 3 actions. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 action, and we're going to move these guys there. I'm going to spend the next action to make a gunfire attack here. Okay. 6 and 6, 2. So that's going to kill these Super Zeds. So they're dead. Okay. Then I'm going to spend man, I got another action. Nope, forage, and then I have my player actions. Let's forage again. Okay, this time we get some supplies. Okay. 2 more cards. Keep calm and kill Zeds. 1 on the 4R. So we're going to move them there. They're there. Well, that would actually go. Well, actually it would stay here. Because they restore order. 2 on the outbreak. Let's roll for the outbreak. 9. Yeah, we didn't make it. So it's going to go down to 1. Let's draw a fate card. Yeah, they fell for it this time. To cancel any Zeds unit. Oh, that's actually good. Okay. And we're going to put 1 on the forest. and they're going to go here. Okay, no eat, and we have the mountain and highway track. Okay, well, there is nothing on the mountain track, so we just got to put a Zeds unit there. Okay, and the highway track's going to move. Okay, however, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, yeah, they fell for it this time. Play during Zeds phase to cancel any one Zeds mob's movement. It recovers 1 hit if it was damaged, and then roll for the card. Okay, and I get to keep the card, so they're not going to move. And that's it, and we get 2 actions. And at the beginning of this phase, select 1 hero unit. Play it receives a 2 to the right combat shift when hacking and attacking in hand-to-hand combat. Okay, I think we're going to win. I don't know how, but I think we are. So, I'm going to have Bob Bauer do the attack here. So let's raise the infection. Actually, we won't because of the antidote. And now we're just going to have a Zeds times Zeds advantage. Oh, and I rolled a 5. Okay. Okay, well, they take 1 hit, but we take 3. Man, that's going to kill Bob Bauer's group. Yep, they don't even make their save. They're dead. Okay. Well, that didn't help. Okay, next action. Well, I'm sorry, that was the first action. Let's do the second action. We're going to forage. Okay, and we get another ammo. And then I have a player action I can do. And I'm just going to move him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Okay, last card. Are there any left? No for R. Let's roll. We don't have to do the outbreak. Eat 1. Zeds all. 0 actions. Did they stop? Are there any left? Wait, who are you? It's all over. Okay, so we're gonna start here. We won't have to move it for the first one. They're gonna attack. So it's times 2, but we get a 2 shift, so it's equal to. And it's 8. 2 to 1. That's gonna kill them, but they are gonna take 2 damage. And the Clarion Caller is dead. Let's see if we do the save. Okay, sure. I'll put him in the hospital, and we'll have him go there. Not gonna matter. Okay, these guys are gonna move, but they're not in the town center. Let's have a look at what this rumor was. It was thesis. What have we learned? What? What the hell does that mean? All right, let's see what that means. What have we learned here? Spend any time to dig through the Fate discard pile and retrieve up to 3 hold for later cards that are now available for your reuse. Oh, that's pretty damn good. Alright. Too bad I didn't get that rumor, but you see how great that rumor is. Could have got it. Okay. Alright. This one moves 1. Alright. Now we're going to have Bob Bauer. These guys are going to fight. So that's times 3, but we're going to get a 2 shift. Actually, I'm going to cancel their movement. And I have to discard that card. And they recover 1 hit, but that's it. And we have won the brains. I'm sure I made a few little mistakes here and there, but man, somehow we won. We wouldn't have won if we had to last much longer, though. Man, we were going to get creamed. These guys opened the invitation. The plan was to move him over here. But they were eventually going to get beat. It's a good thing they came in. National Guard was going to take care of these guys. So, but yeah, you saw how hectic it was. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Woo! Next time we play, it's going to be Walking Zeds. Until then, have fun.